There is all are. Welcome to episode 2 of whatever this is. This is the Red Fort episode. For those of you that don't know what's going on, look at episode 1, the introduction. A quick recap. I'm in India, I'm in Delhi, and owing to a bizarre twist of fate, I came into the possession of my mom and dad's itinerary of when they were in India about 16 or 17 years ago. I've got their photographs. I have mom's notes as well, and I'm going to try and go around and find as many of the spots that they had their pictures taken in, and I'll try to recreate it. It may be no good, it may not be worth watching, but we'll give it a try. Here is the first picture that they took on their holiday. Here's the two of them standing outside the Red Fort. Let's go and find them. This is me on the way to the Red Fort. Now, interestingly enough, Mom and Dad's picture was taken from the outside. The reason being that on that day, George W. Bush was in town. They couldn't get in. And years later, when my sister was here, she couldn't get in because President Obama was in town visiting. Now, I shouldn't have a problem because Mr. Trump, I think he has his hands full at the moment. As far as I'm concerned, this is the Red Fort, and it doesn't look anything like the Red Fort in the picture with Mum and Dad. Now this place is fucking huge. Makes the Tower of London look like a hole in the bleeding ground. I'm gonna keep walking around. It's a beautiful day. There's a bang load of people knocking around. Everyone's trying to sell me stuff. Trying to sell me bicycle rides and postcards. I bought postcards, couldn't resist it. I'm a sucker for an old postcard. Anyhow, that's some of the Red Fort. Built by, shut up to hell. Built by Shahir Khan, perhaps, sometime in the beginning to middle of the last millennium, perhaps. Anyhow, we keep wandering on. Fine looking building. It is huge though. It is huge. I don't actually think that you can walk around it, but we'll give it a try. This here's the front door. That's just the fucking front door. It's mad. I'm gonna have to stop cursing, right? That's the last time I'm gonna curse. Definitely not cursing anymore. It's not a temple anyhow. It's just a fort. Still, have some manners. And then inside the front door of the fort is a shopping centre. Very disappointing. A shopping centre. Wasn't expecting that. Anyhow, plenty of gold. Right, a bit deflated. It's just a little part of some beautiful buildings. And bless you. Now then, catch a load of this fella chilling out. Look at this. Upside down. Catching some rays. Don't know what he is. It says sort of a chipmunk. You chipmunk, squirrely type fella. Place is infested with them. They're like rats. They're all over the shop. Anyhow, all the blood is going to rush to his head. And he's happy out. This Red Fort place is spectacular. It is a beautiful oasis of quiet in an otherwise jungle of madness out there beyond the walls. You could come here every day. The crowds are already getting to me. And for the pricely sum of about €8 or €9, I'd hang out here all day. I know it's probably a fortune in India, but it is beautiful. Just sitting here at the Red Fort, enjoying some peace and quiet. I've been here just over a day and the amount of people is starting to to stress me out already. It's just very, I think it's very rare in this country that you get a chance to just to sit down and not be hassled and bothered and pushed and beeped off the road. Been sitting here watching dogs, wild dogs, try and catch chipmunks. That shopping centre that I thought was a shopping centre is not a shopping centre. I read a sign. It's a bazaar, and it was created by the chap who built this temple back in 1495, Shah Jahan. So it's been there the whole time. It's not some monstrosity of modern day commercialism, as I thought. There's chipmunks everywhere. Now over here seems to be the back door of the Red Fort, and according to the picture, Mom and Dad were standing on the far side of that, out in the road, because they couldn't get in that day. Well, I'm after finding the first of my photo opportunities, and to say if it's disappointing is an understatement. It's on the side of a motorway. They must have just jumped out of a tuk-tuk or a taxi. The place has completely changed. It's very disappointing actually. But it's the right spot, all right. I just have to mind these electrical cables. And if you look in there, this is the very place. My God. You wouldn't want to be coming here now. It is a fucking mess. I've pressed again. There's birds, there's all sorts of things going on. Electrical cables. Well, there you go. That is quite something else. This is me coming back from the first picture. Walking down the side of them. I have to be careful where I'm walking. There's holes in the floor. I just didn't think it would be on the side of a motorway, and I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Not sure. Job done. I better focus on where I'm walking. Everything's a bit uneasy. It's all a bit mad. Good luck. There you go. That was my trip to the Red Fort. I'd like to apologise to all the Steven Spielbergs out there. This is a fun project. It's not a commercial venture. I'm getting used to the editing and all that. It's a bit of crack for family and friends. I'm trying to keep these to under 10 minutes. 10 minutes can be a lot, you know. Just before I go, at a lot of these places, people come up to me and ask me to take a picture. Now, it's not because they think I'm fantastic looking. An awful lot of Indians come to these tourist sites, and they come from the provinces, they come from rural areas, and some of them may not have seen a white fella. So they just walk up and say, they are very polite and nice. So I've decided I'm going to take pictures of everyone who comes up and asks me to take their picture. Here are some of the people I met today.